Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today, we're going to talk about Arizona culture. Stay tuned! So yes, I am redoing a lot of my old videos because I cringe when I watch them. I had done one on Arizona culture shock a long time ago. And the video footage looks like I was being held hostage in a cave. And it was just horrible. Plus, the content, I was talking about stuff that had absolutely nothing to do with actual culture in Arizona. So this is a video that I'm not gonna delete the old one, but this is the latest and greatest for 2019, Arizona culture. Now, I've lived in Arizona for 8 long years. 8. Okay, so when I first moved here, there were certain things I just didn't get. I didn't understand. And now I've lived here, I can share with you my perspective of what these culture things are. So number one, driving around, you're gonna see a lot of Jeeps. A lot of Jeeps. And for a long time, I had no idea why. Here's the thing. The majority of the year, outside of the 3 months of hell, the weather's great here. So why not have a vehicle where you could take the doors off, the top down, and enjoy the weather, enjoy the cool, I wouldn't say a cool breeze, but as you're driving, the nice cooler temperatures. And you know, it's not crazy hot all year round. It's only 3 months that it's hell, okay? But outside of that, looking at the big picture here, most of the time the weather is great, you know? There's no snow here. Why not have a Jeep? I know lots of folks that have a third car that's a Jeep that they use on weekends once in a blue moon. So I get it now. I understand, and I wouldn't mind having a Jeep myself. I'm conscientious when it comes to gas though, and you know, those Jeeps, they're not cheap, these Jeeps. If you look, they're like 20 grand. They are not cheap. Now let's talk about a little bit of a controversial thing. Guns. When I first moved here, everyone was gun crazy, and I didn't quite understand why. I get it now. I've been to a firing range. I have lots of friends and coworkers that have guns. I get the attraction, you know. They're all about open carry and the government not stopping them from owning a weapon. And I'm not going to get into politics because I've learned, and this might be a culture thing, if you mention the wall or you mention the government limiting any type of gun, people lose their freaking minds. I mean, they go bananas. So I'm not going to talk about that. But I will say, in terms of culture, guns is like a normal thing here in Arizona, you know? I'm not scared of them whatsoever. As long as you don't point them at me, I'm not scared at all. You know, I respect them. When I went to the firing range, I don't know if I'd go to a firing range again, to be honest with you. I'll post a link above to the time I went to a firing range. It was stressful for me, man. Those things are seriously loud. I took the headset off my ears for 1 second. I felt like somebody stabbed me in the ear. That's how loud they are, you know? And you make one little mistake, you could kill somebody. So it's not really for me. I left the firing range like shaking, you know? Like, yeah, it's not for me. I did not find it. I get why some people would like it because you're in the zone, kind of like when you're playing pool and you're focused in. I get it. I get it's manly to have firepower. I get it. It's just not for me personally. But in terms of culture here, guns is like a normal thing, you know? Now let's talk a little bit about food, okay? There's a lot of Mexicans here in Arizona, so it's very common to see taco places. There's a restaurant called Filiberto's and a lot of copycats that changed the name a little bit. There's Filiberto's and Umberto's and Roberto's. There's like a gazillion different Bertos, and it's all basically the same thing. They serve like rice and beans and burritos and stuff like that. So it's very common here to have tacos. Some people say it's kind of like LA, that we have a lot of Mexicans here in the Arizona area. Last thing I want to talk about is Christmas. It's a little weird not having any snow. You know, my kid, when she was in daycare, they actually brought in a truckload of snow, believe it or not. They dumped it in the parking lot and the kids got to play with snow. You know, some of them had never seen snow in their whole life. I actually took my family up to Flagstaff once to experience the snow. I'll post a link above. Snow does exist in Arizona, but in northern Arizona. 99% of my videos, I'm talking about the Phoenix Valley, which does not get any snow, okay? So there's always somebody in the comments, oh, it does snow in Arizona. You're not talking about the whole state. You're right. I'm only primarily talking about the Phoenix Valley. So that's it, guys. That's all I had to share in regards to cultural things I've noticed in the state of Arizona. So please like, subscribe, let me know below. Did I miss anything? Is there anything culturally that you think I should have covered in this? Till next time!